everybody. Welcome to the first official podcast of Mugs with the Mayor. I'm here, fresh coffee mug in hand. My name is Alden Lucas, and I have the Mayor here too. And look at that. He also has a fresh coffee mug in hand.
Yes, I do. Yes. Not only do I have a fresh cup of coffee in my hand, it is in my Star Trek The Next Generation coffee mug.
Now, let's not lose the viewers on the first
I'm sorry,
first
yes.
listen.
So,
All right.
yes, sorry. No, it's definitely a collector's mug for sure, but loving it. You know, you didn't even mention your mug, first of all.
It's a Harley Davidson mug, but I don't even drive any motorcycles. But,
hey,
you know,
you're a fan. That's all that matters.
the way of the road, man.
Absolutely.
Listen, what we're going to do in this first episode today, we're trying to introduce the viewers. We're trying to start something new, start something fresh. I think we should start with the 4 W's. There is 5. Where in the great city of Sheridan? We don't have to address where. Where is where home is? Sheridan. We get that established.
Home's where the heart is, absolutely.
Yes, sir. So the first W, who? Who is speaking in the mic right now?
That's a good question. Very good question. You want to go first? Tell us about you.
My name's Alden Lucas. I am originally from East End, came over from 7th grade, the usual East End story. Graduated from Sheridan High School from 2020. COVID year, sadly. My official title here, it's got a bunch of names. I handle communications. I assist the mayor with multiple projects. I'm also a handyman, but we're not going to get into that. But
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Graduated Arkansas Tech this past May, man, and got a degree in journalism, and happy to be here.
Absolutely, we're glad. I will start by saying I'm thankful that Alden's here. Just being able to turn over communications, turn over social media to him, and just assist with those projects. I'm very thankful for that. He's already started updating a lot of our outdated website. He started working on our outdated social media, and ultimately for you, we want to be as open as possible, and I think the biggest thing with that is using social media for that advantage. And you would agree with that, right, Alden? I mean, that's how we communicate with people.
1,000% actually. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is the biggest way to try to show us what's going on around here. It's you can read article after article, but it's nice to listen to someone actually giving the information and watch people giving the information. So yeah, social media, it can be a bad thing, trust me, but it can also be a good thing if used right.
Yeah, and so that kind of leads into our second question, which is what is this podcast? What is this? So ultimately, we're calling it a podcast. Everybody does a podcast nowadays. But Mugs with the Mayor, really, we want to give you information. That's what we want to do. We want to give you information. Big on transparency here within our office. Some would disagree, but we are a public office. We want to give you as much information as possible. We want you to hear it from us rather than get your news from Facebook, because I don't know if you know this or not. Not everything that you read, Alden, do you know this? Not everything that you read on Facebook or social media is true. I know that's going to be shocking to some people, but you read title after title. And just comment after comment on social media, and you think you're getting the answer and you're not. And so we really want you to hear from us regarding things that are going on within the city, projects that are happening, issues that we're having, updates from our department heads. So that's really what we want to do this. We're going to have council members on here. We're going to have department heads on here. We're going to have people from the community on here, individuals from our Chamber of Commerce to tell you about events, tell you about community service opportunities. But that's going to be the big thing. So that kind of leads us into our third question, or third W, as we're calling them, our 4 W's for today. But when are we going to do this? And that's really Alden. It's his ball game here. I'm just sitting in my comfy chair.
You're just on the bench.
Yeah.
Listen, all right, here we go. Yeah, so when is this podcast? When is this Mugs of the Mayor? We are going to do, as y'all can see on all our socials, we have the bi-weekly newsletter, and we love giving information on that. But that when it's bi-weekly, it's just, of course, every other week. But when that week with no newsletter, it's kind of, I don't want to leave you on the dark. We don't want to leave you alone. We're going to have some more information coming out. So you can hear our voices. When you see that bi-weekly newsletter coming out, that next week is going to be with the podcast. And then after that, it's going to continue on that schedule.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and that's what I'm really excited about. Is just because we constantly have things going on. We have issues we're dealing with, projects we're dealing with. I'm really just excited to just share more with individuals and just keep people in out of the dark. I want people to know what's going on. I want people, because you'll drive around and you'll see what's going on, but you may not see the full picture. You may not know the full picture. And so this is a great opportunity for me and Alden to come in here to express what we're doing on behalf of the city. But not just that, bring in people. And that's what I'm really excited for is, hear from other elected officials, hear from city officials, hear from our department heads, and hear more about. And really, that's what this is. It's educational. That's what we want it to be. While we may sound goofy every now and then on here because we're two goofy dudes, but we really want this to be very educational and bring you more information and just keep you in the loop. We want you to be in the loop. So that's why we're doing this and when we're doing it. So
I think this last W, it kind of ties into it honestly ties into all the four W's. Yeah. Why? Why is the biggest question in life, man? But we're not gonna address all that.
Life's why. Yes. Yeah, I don't think why we're gonna address life's why, but why we're doing this, and it goes back to what I personally believe as mayor and as leader of the city, and you put your trust in me when you elected me as mayor, and the biggest reason why I want to do this is for transparency, for getting you the information. I believe personally that people should have every answer to every question involved with taxpayer dollars, with anything involved with city business. We're very open up here. I get calls daily for wanting to know what's going on, and I hope that, not that I get tired of phone calls of answering what's going on, but I would love for people to be able to walk up to me and say, hey, not what's going on down Williams Way, but rather, Mayor, hey, the street project down Williams Way I just did was fantastic. So for you to already have those answers, and not just that, but maybe even submit questions to us, and we can answer them, on this podcast. That's why we're doing this. And honestly, I really hope some people are not just like, man, they're just wasting their time doing this. But we want to do this. Ultimately, we want to do this so that you get more information, so that you know what's going on. I can't emphasize that enough. And I know Alden can't either, is we want you to have the answers to what's going on up here.
We're here Monday through Friday. If y'all got a question, just come up here and ask. We'll be transparent with you. If you want to get to the bottom of something, again, don't read it on Facebook and all that.
Absolutely.
It's like you don't want to get the wrong information and just assume something. You have the main source. We're here Monday through Friday, and if you will make it a little more fun, we'd love to. This goes into why we would absolutely love for y'all to send us. This is going to be on all on our socials. Just message us. We have an email too, SheridanCityHall@gmail.com. Send us questions. If you want it addressed on here, we'll address it on here. That's the plan moving forward. We're going to see how this does first. Just doing audio, but if y'all love this podcast enough, we're gonna get the right equipment. Y'all see my pretty face. I don't know about Kane, but we want to address y'all's concerns and y'all's questions and the problems. We want y'all to hear it from here first.
Absolutely. So that is our 4 W's for 4 W's for this entire podcast, Mugs with the Mayor, and we're gonna make sure we have mugs every episode full of coffee, because that's another way we survive in this office is coffee. Alden doesn't actually drink coffee, so I don't.
I hydrate.
He's a water guy. He likes nothing.
Not a water boy. I play.
But so until next time, hey, we're glad you gave us a listen. Make sure to follow us. Be looking out on our Facebook page, the City of Sheridan Facebook page, for when an episode drops. It'll be on YouTube, on our city YouTube account. So make sure you give us a listen, give us a comment if you want to.
Man, share it, man. Like it.
Share it,
please.
Like it. Let others know what we're doing, because, like I said, we want you to have the answers. So
again, Kane Natton, Mr. Mayor.
Yep.
Well, we will all see you next week. Thank you.
Absolutely.